Hi everyone, Sassy Celiac here. It's day 2 of the 21-day sugar detox. And I'm trying out some new lighting, so bear with me. We'll see if it works better or not. So, how are you guys doing? I'm still doing pretty good. I did notice a bit more of the cravings and hunger today. I had a bit of a headache around 1, but it's not doing too bad. I did yoga this morning, Yoga Pilates Fusion. It's my favorite class, and I try to go twice a week, which is all it's offered. So I usually get in there at least once or twice. It was really good today. It was a new program, so I'm definitely tired and feeling it from that. But I should have probably had something extra. I might later on tonight. As far as carbs go, they do recommend something like sweet potatoes or something a little higher in sugar when you are exercising. Okay, so I have a confession to make, and this is ridiculous because I made a boo-boo, and what's more ridiculous though is that it was a honey boo-boo. For real. I wash my face with raw local honey every morning, and I don't like having the entire honey jar on my kitchen sink, so I put the honey into a little smaller container and I put that on the sink. So anyways, I was doing that this morning and I had honey on my fingers and I licked them, and then I was like, oh no. But anyways, I mean, there's no paleo police, there's no 21-day sugar detox police that are gonna come and get me, so I'm okay with it. It was just funny because it wasn't something that I even thought of, so it didn't ruin anything. I didn't all of a sudden start craving sugar, so we're all good. The other thing that I wanted to mention that I forgot to yesterday when I went shopping, and it's more of just I want to complain about it. As you know, I have celiac disease, and I noticed that it is very tough to buy nuts. It's my nut problem. I went to one of the stores where I thought that there would be nuts that I could have, and I grabbed 2 bags. There was one that was raw almonds, raw organic almonds, which sounds great, and I think the same raw organic pumpkin seeds, because I wanted to make a few of the recipes and just have like a nice healthy fat snack. I got halfway to the register and I'm like, oh, I should probably check the back of these because I should check the back of everything. And I'm glad I did because it had one of those nasty may contain wheat statements. They drive me nuts. I'm glad, nuts, haha. Yeah, I'm glad that they're on there, but like I said to my mom, if something said may contain poison, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't eat it. So I don't buy things that say may contain. It's basically just the company not wanting to put out the money to test for gluten and the other allergens that it did list might be in there. So sorry, but I can't buy your product. But at the same time, then I don't have any nuts. I did manage to find one brand that I've had luck with in the past, but it's tough. You can't just go and buy a bag of nuts. So if I live in Canada, but if anybody has any suggestions, because we can't buy bulk either, which is how I used to always buy my nuts, feel free to comment below. I did make a little list today because I was forgetting things, and so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. It's my list to make sure I don't forget things. So for breakfast, I had, again, the pumpkin pancakes. I told you I love them, and but I did get some really good full-fat coconut milk. Oh, 1 second. Oh, I can't even pause this. I wish I was better at film editing because I was going to have a can of coconut milk and shake it and see if you could hear it. But, okay, so the point is you get a can of full-fat coconut milk before you buy it, and you shake it, and if you can hear water slushing around, then you're not going to be able to use it for icing or coconut whipped cream, probably. So you want to get the ones that don't shake. You shake it and nothing happens. So that's what I look for. So if you see me in the supermarket, I'm shaking cans of coconut milk. It's kind of funny. I saw one other person do this though, and it made me feel a little less crazy. Yeah, so it was actually the coconut Thai, or Thai Kitchen brand, and they're pretty good. But it's funny because even within their full fat coconut line, some of the cans shake and some of them don't. So you do still have to shake them every time. So I got that and I put it in the fridge, and you can do that to help the separation better between the cream and the water. So did that, and then I took it out in the morning, popped off the lid, and I scooped out the coconut cream, which is all on the top now, and the water's all at the bottom. So I scoop it out into a bowl. Excuse me. Scoop it out into a bowl, and then I added a bit of just almond milk, because that's what I had handy. It's actually almond coconut milk that I got from Dreams Blends. It's pretty good, unsweetened, and that'll make it a little less firm consistency, so more of like a whipped cream variety, which is what I wanted. And I also added a bit of Mexican vanilla, really natural, pure vanilla, really good. And then I get my like hand blender thing out with the spinnies and blended it up so that it was like whipped cream. And then I topped my pancakes with that, and it's amazing. I love that, and I love putting that in my tea or whatever warm beverage I'm having. Really good stuff. And I had the bacon and the sauerkraut as well with my breakfast, and that was good. I went to yoga. Then I had lunch. It took me a while to prepare, and I was already really hungry, so that was bad planning. And you know, for this program, it's really important to plan ahead. But I made it. I made the green apple breakfast sausage, which was, I used pork, and it's a pretty simple recipe. So I made them, and instead of doing them in the frying pan, I like to bake my patties. So I baked them in the oven, and that was really good. They turned out awesome. And then I did my own little recipe. I just threw together some chopped up zucchini and whole mushrooms. I love mushrooms. So I put whole mushrooms, put them in a bowl. I melted some coconut oil in the microwave. And then in the coconut oil, I put a pinch of red pepper flakes and about, I think it was half a teaspoon or something like that of thyme. So good. So I mix that up, throw it all over, toss the veggies, put the veggies on a parchment-lined baking sheet, and I actually do them in my toaster oven because it's just one serving, it's just for me. So I did them in the toaster oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes, and honestly, it was so good. I have to get some more zucchini because it was really, really tasty, and I recommend you trying that. So I'll write down the recipe at the end on my blog as well. Okay, what else? The roasted veg. Oh, look, I got through my whole list, but so I just had a snack. It was, like I said, I was feeling the cravings a little bit more, so I had some pumpkin seeds and olives. I'm really into the olives right now. I got this nice jar of olives, and they're delicious. Yeah, I can't remember if there was anything else I wanted to talk about today. Did I sound Canadian when I said about there? Thinking. What am I going to have for dinner? I'm going to have the hot and sweet ginger garlic chicken leftovers again, and some sort of veg, probably some sort of carrot medley of sorts. Okay, so that was my day 2, and looking forward to day 3 and seeing you all here again. Thanks. Bye. Have a good night.